Okay, good morning, and we are back again after apparently my stream and or network died right in the middle of the other stream. So, my wonderful spotty network out here in the middle of nowhere notwithstanding, shall we resume where we picked up? I had no honest idea that it completely dropped in the middle of that. I kept going for like a whole cutscene, so sorry about that. Welcome back, Celia, welcome back. Like I said, there we go, we've got this back up and running, so I've got about an hour left. There we go, and the stream is back online, so... Alright, let's try this again. Long and short of it, because that cutscene got cut off, this mysterious merchant approached us, who happened to be working for Lord Lalarito, the very same Lalafell little punk that decided to basically overtake Alphinode's Crystal Brave private military and then frame the Scions for an attempted assassination of the Sultana, Nanamo Ol Namo. And of course that's the whole reason we had to flee to Ishgard in the first place. So basically it's Lalarito's fault, more or less, that we had to go to the events of Heavensward. Kind of a gross oversimplification, trust me, it's a lot more interesting than that, but to catch you up to speed, this is why we don't like this guy, and if this guy is a representative of Lalarito, we have every reason to be suspicious of him. So context for those of you who missed the cutscene, because it actually kind of touched base on that. So, unfortunately, because there could be Garlean spies around, we don't have much of a choice but to go with him for now. So, sorry about that long-winded intro. Anyway, I suppose we'll go ahead and restart things where we're at, and let's keep going. What? Bodacious Bohemian, Slayer of Gods, Rider of Dragons, Savior of Ishgard, and Stealer of Pants. Some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. Okay, I was not expecting that one. I don't know, unless that's referencing one of the Hildebrand side quests, because there was a kind of funny thing where you had to borrow someone's armor for Hildebrand. That's about the only thing that comes to mind for me. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Don't worry too much about it. Oh, it's raining. Well, if we're going to be over here, we need to have ourselves a wonderful parasol. Am I the only one who had enough sense to pack an umbrella, everybody? Whispered secrets waiting to be overheard. Sniffing out secrets, Tataru? We are so back, absolutely. Yes, was giving Celia and anybody else tuning in a little bit of explanation as to why we're talking to Hancock over here, who he is, and why we have every reason to be suspicious of him. Apparently, I also am the only person who bothered to pack an umbrella. The Spire of Drifting Souls, Tenkanto. Absolutely. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. We did have a little bit of an interruption earlier because of a spotty network, so if you were here for that, I do apologize. I actually kept going for like a good 10 or 15 minutes without realizing that the stream had gotten interrupted for you guys. So we get a guided tour of the city. Great. Yeah, because here's the thing. I had no notifications of any sort of network issue or anything. It just, I noticed that the viewers dropped immediately to like 2 and then 0. But according to my interface, it's like, hey, you're still broadcasting. It is really pretty. I agree. Even in the rain. Now you start figuring out why everybody wants to get houses here. Just saying. Yes, thank you. That was a big help, Celia. I would have had no idea. Like I said, I just kept going. I did not know that the stream had actually stopped for you guys, because according to my system, it says, no, you're still live, you're still going. And actually going back to check the VOD, I saw it was like an hour and 17 minutes, so again, I've been going for like 10 or 15 past when the signal died. Look at all the shopping! Ooh, theater? We gonna take in a show? Oh, here we go, cutscene time.
Sushi, I'm so in theme today.
Yeah, no kidding. That is very on point. Kugane is ancient Hingen for gold. Ah, yes, money. Now Tataru is certainly interested and invested. Ah, so this is the market master. Oh good, we can use our gil. That's actually a very good point that I hadn't considered until he said something. It's like, we're in another country. What about the money? Oh, that's a very good point. Tataru is going on a shopping spree. As you should. Uh-oh. I see a Garlemald embassy. The Asian guy. Okay, Asian or foreigners are permitted to reside, so that's the residential area. Or something. That's true. This may be the embassies, which means it's probably different from the adventurer residence. Maybe. Woo! Permanently exiled for a single violation. Not common, but they're just executed on the spot. Oof. Which is worse? Barred from ever coming back, or they just straight up take you out. Okay, he's joking about when Teleji got cut down. Ooh, that's dark. That is, it's kind of messed up. I think that's why everybody's in shock and Alize's shaking her head.
Too soon, man.
It is too soon. Holy moly. I think Tatsu is enjoying this a little too much. Festus over there. Oh my gosh, it's the name of the guy from the Sunset Sarsaparilla in Fallout. It did. Hey, Shadow, welcome back. Yes, well, it sort of crashed, so here's the thing. It didn't tell me that it did. My notification system still says I was live and on air. So everybody basically disappeared, and I had no clue why. I just kept going like, oh, okay, they must have been busy. According to my stuff, I'm still live. I had no clue. Celia sent me a message. It's the only way I even knew that happened. Yeah, but like I said earlier, the city's been working on the networks around here, so it's been spotty as all get out. So I do apologize about that, but I'll just do whatever I can to work around it. It just also means, unfortunately, the VODs are going to be like broken up into those like 80, 90-minute segments. Welcome back, welcome back.
Not your fault, don't worry.
Alright, this should be a good level up, and actually we're gonna switch this because I try to balance the experience. Let's put that on Reaper. Yeah, Reaper can use that XP. Perfect. Oh, he's talking about onsen. Now my eyebrows are raised in interest. Excuse me. Leisure district? Okay, my eyebrows are like a little bit raised in worry at this point. I think I'll be good with hot springs, thank you. The Ruby Bazaar, alright.
Let's go hot spring and onsen.
Absolutely, we gotta go to a hot spring and onsen. I'm all for it. You gotta treat and spoil yourself every now and again, am I right?
Absolutely correct, Omega.
Absolutely. Would be fun. It would be fun. Okay, and I gotta say, because this caught my attention, the unmistakable scent of wealth and power. Well, I know what money tends to smell like, very metallic, but Tataru, unless we're talking Old Spice here, care to elaborate on what power smells like?
They used to have flavored milk vending machines at the one I went to.
Flavored milk vending machines? That sounds cool. What sorts of flavors do they have?
Classic banana milk after a warm soak.
Oh, banana milk. Okay. Okay, that sounds interesting. I could do some strawberry milk. Sounds pretty good. Old Spice jokes about the unmistakable scent of power aside.
Regular, chocolate, strawberry, and banana.
Very nice. Well, shoot, strawberry or banana's got my vote. I suppose I could do some chocolate milk too, depending on what sort of chocolate they use.
So nice, 33.
It does sound nice. Oh my goodness. Especially after a good soak.
Well, I guess power can smell like smoke if the machine breaks.
Very true, Shadow. Very true. Power can't smell like smoke if the machine breaks. Yes. Yes, it can. Ooh, cutscene?
Our thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify, then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed.
Oh, so we're talking about that again. Yes, our whole reason for being suspicious of you and Lolorito in the first place. So this is supposed to be your oopsie, I'm sorry gesture? We'll see.
Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity.
Ah, put your money where your mouth is.
By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
Oh, shoot, he knows.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
So we'll need a way over to Doma.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map. We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
Gotta love world building, am I right?
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe.
StormBlood, my
In
beloved
exchange,
political
the
drama.
Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory.
Ah, so basically they extort any travelers through their territory.
Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at
Confederacy.
which time the Empire
Sounds
saw no
suspicious.
value in controlling the Ruby Sea. And thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy.
Oh, of course Garlemald decides to ignore the Confederacy. It's like literally insert the picture of Kermit the Frog sipping the tea, but that's none of my business meme.
The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire.
Ooh, okay, getting a little spicy now.
Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
Ah, they're just going to attack or sink ships that are going in there now, so they're effectively hostile pirates.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
Mm-hmm, because I'm sure it helps him out in some fashion, too. Uh-oh. I hope it didn't drop again. It may just be it's not a good day for it. But I see your message. Can you all still hear me?
But I'm here now.
Okay, good. So it is still going. Alright, let's keep an eye on it. We're going to hope that it doesn't fail on us again.
Yeah.
Good, and Shadow's still here as well. I'm assuming Rio is still as well, so... I got my 3 chatters, so as long as it holds up, we'll go as long as we can. What time is it anyway? Oh yeah, I still have almost an hour left. We'll see if the network holds out that long. Oh yeah, can't Alphino actually sketch pretty well? Like he can actually draw or something?
Let's go.
I knew it! Yeah, he's actually really good at drawing. So there's our 2 friends that we're looking for.
Wow, that's really good.
I know, right? Alphino's like super gifted. Just gonna say, I could see him absolutely like in universe doing the same thing that Bilbo Baggins did with like Lord of the Rings and like The Hobbit. Like he just chronicles like the whole story going along with illustrations. You know, like the in-universe version of the author who records the events for like future generations. Yes, Alphino has got a real gift for art. Yes, I'm aware. They're so pleased with it you can just look at it again. Yes, we must appreciate his artwork. I mean, I agree, Lise. Alphino absolutely could make a complete living doing artwork like that. The onsen. Oh yes, we're going to the onsen. Let's go. Oh, and now we got quests showing up too. Perfect.
Onsen time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I should totally just get distracted and start doing all these side quests before we go to the onsen, though. At least, because most of the time they're going to send you to an area, so we'll see if they all sync up. Hey, a drink in the tub, just what Ria was talking about.
True, but onsen though.
I know, the temptation is real for onsen. Oh, she's one of the Auri lizard folk, just like Yugiri. And yes, I say that because the lore straight up says they are not dragons. It's like, no, they claim they are, but they're actually not.
Will you get some cool lore about the Aura in this expansion?
Good, I'll look forward to it. I like the Aura, I just kind of smirk about the whole, at the very beginning of character creation. No!
Got a lot of neat cultures going on.
It's an explanation. They do have a lot of neat culture and stuff like that. They just make the point of saying, hey, okay, they claim to be dragons, but they're actually more related to lizards. The game straight up spells it out for you in character creation. They just like to call themselves dragons. I'm reminded of that one clip from, what is it, the animated Mulan?
One of those guys.
It's like the, hey, dragon, watch that lizard thing. I don't do the whole tongue flip. It makes me think of that one quote from the movie every time. Far too modest a mouse? I thought you were a lizard. You're an Auri, aren't you? Joking about her choice of words.
Oh man, yeah, you'll meet a guy who will pull just that. He's great. I can't wait till you beat his ass.
Looking forward to it. Do I demonstrate my Ishgardian dragon slaying abilities at that point? Or maybe like Celia was asking about earlier with the whole quote-unquote rumors of pants stealing. If you believe some of the more out there rumors. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Go Dragoon for the extra disrep sect.
Yes! Oh my gosh, definitely Dragoon. We gotta go Dragoon. Yes. It's like that you picked a fight with the Azure Dragoon, so let's see you put that dragon claim to the test. Oh my gosh.
At least it's panned.
Well, I mean, to be fair, glamour is super important, as we all know, so styling while we're adventuring is critical. If somebody's got a good pair of pants, we may just have to appropriate them for ourselves if we can wear it better. Am I right? Oh goody, a random stranger gets to go up and get, like, wagging in some shopkeeper's face. Oh yeah, appropriate those pants. Yes, of course. Of course we're gonna appropriate. I'm having more fun with that than I should. Oh yes, here we go. Angry face. Oh, you'll just try to rip off someone else instead. Typical. Well, that was easy. Yes, we've started her character development arc. You see it right there. She says she must grow stronger. Yes, embrace your character development arc. Okay, let's see what other quests we have. Some of these are really easy. Wait, what? Excuse me? A picture is worth 1,000 moms? Color me intrigued? Just the quest name alone?
Mommies.
I know, right? We got a picture of the 1,000 mommies? Foreignly lass, okay. Should you choose to undertake this quest, you will receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You need to rest carefully. Oh, this is a detective quest. Okay. I usually save these for a later point in time. There's some from Heavensward I still need to do as well. I have a lot of fun with them, but they kind of take their own thing. So we're going to put a pin in this and we'll come back to it because, yes, Picture Worth 1,000 Mommies is certainly an interesting title.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
Yeah, so you get like no help from the game's HUD or any of the things like that. Like you have to use solely your own brave power. So I'm excited about that. I like puzzles like that. So we'll leave that for now because there's a few in Ishgard I still need to do too. Like I said, we could easily do a stream just of those. And I better have like a notebook and a bunch of caffeine. Get your tinfoil hats and red string bulletin boards because we're going conspiracy theory. Exactly. We're going on a deep dive. We do get to be smart. Deep dive. Big brain deep dive. Oh, yes.
Those are so fun. We can group solve.
Absolutely. I'd love to solve it with you guys. We can just make a whole stream of that. Well, gang, looks like we've got another mystery on our hands. Ooh. Oh, yes, you're in here. Good, I made the right call. Cool little shipyard.
Oh my god, we gotta do the Mystery Machine Gang in Raid series.
Oh my gosh.
What's new, Scooby-Doo?
It is what. Oh my gosh, absolutely.
I need to be here for that weary face.
Oh, you want to be here for the Scooby-Doo raid? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, if it was a Hildebrand one on top of that so we can have the comedy, because Hildebrand does absolutely give the Scooby Gang Saturday morning cartoon vibes. Like, that would be perfect. It needs to be a Hildebrand raid that we do the Scooby Gang thing on, because that's just too perfect. It's just too perfect.
Oh please, I would love that.
Okay, we gotta go kick a rear into gear, so let's go do that. And we're headed that way anyway, so easy enough. Actually, which way did we go? We need to go this way. It'll take me a minute to get used to the layout. Oh. Well. Aha! Here we go. Cool. There's a little lantern down there. Whee! Oh, okay, apparently you go through the umbrella. I was like, I'll be smart and I get a soft landing. No, I just apparently fell right through that umbrella. Oh boy, we're gonna throw a bucket of water on this guy. Ice bucket challenge! I remember when people were doing that.
Be like.
Mm-hmm, exactly. God, it's scary to think that was already about 10 years ago, huh? Hang on. Why would you have a well this close to an ocean port? Unless there's some sort of rock face separating that, doesn't that mean you'd have every possibility of your well being contaminated? I mean, are you basically getting seawater at that point? It's right there.
This was 2,000 years ago. New ally feel old, TT.
Join the club, Celia. 26 was 2,000 years ago. Yes, that's true. It was the year 26, 2,000 years ago. Oh my gosh, it's got its second millennium. We need to celebrate. They just drink that salt water. They can handle it. Dude, there's no way that's well water. We're just going to hit him with that ocean spray. And I'm not talking cranberry juice. Gentlemen, this is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. Classic Team Fortress 2 deep cut reference. Okay, well, that's another quest knocked out. Let's see what we can keep going for. I mean, we're just naturally gravitating closer to the onsen, so I think we're going to get to go there after all. I dream of Shurigan. Is that the housing? Is that the housing? Will I be able to actually go to the housing district now? Dude, she just straight up called me Miss Foreigner. Remember, Asian translates to foreigner.
Let's buy a house.
Oh my gosh. You can only have one house, I think, unless you're buying for a free company. I already live in Ishgard. I'll take my Sky Castle, thank you very much. The thing I think that somebody told me too, and I'm not 100%, so I'll have to check this, but apparently the housing district here we're going to get to see was made before the district in Ishgard, which is weird because canonically Ishgard takes place before this does. So it's like backwards in a sense. So technically I live in the newest housing district. Just a fun little tidbit. She's using both words. Can we appreciate that? Is it? It's.
In the sky sounds fun.
Oh, it is.
Love how the lore is like, yeah, housing is currently being built in Ishgard since they aren't at war anymore.
Exactly. So, And then I ended up buying a house.
Time to do something about the housing crisis.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Hey, I like my Sky Castle. Thank you very much. So I'll take that. The view is phenomenal. I'll show you guys my house later at some point. Please keep in mind, I'm just getting started, so it's only the outside's going to look good right now. I'll have to worry about the inside later. Awesome. Yep, we're unlocking Shirogane, so now we can see the residential area. Well, that was easy. All I had to do was get here. I'm pretty sure to even get access to the housing district in Heavensward, you had to straight up beat the story. So this is way earlier. I don't know. For me, it feels like then you actually earn your home in Ishgard. You know what I mean? Like after everything you do for that country, it's like you earned that. Yeah, you still have to pay for it, but you definitely earned your spot there. Oh, it's an island all by itself. Okay. And then, yeah, we can use the skipper and go to Shirogane. I'll visit a friend's house at some point. We can kind of leave a pin in that one for the time being. Besides, as we all know, the onsen is beckoning to us. Ah, here's the humble servant. Okay. You got lost for like half a day? If it was a couple of bells, I get that, but there's got to be more to this than that. It can't be that simple. He never even picked up the shipment? I mean, if you ask me, I think it's going to be even worse if you show up empty-handed. You were gone half a day, and then you show up empty-handed because you never even actually got the goods. Ooh, okay, I do not pity that guy at all, like right now. Let's go wander around a little bit. Got that good music too. Dead end, okay. I mean, he's not lying about it being easy to get lost, but still, I would not show up empty-handed. You made it 3 days ago, wow. Bro's been working non-stop for 3 days. It really is pretty. I'm still just taking it all in, especially with that sunrise. He's charging him more, of course. Take a letter with his seal and slap him across the face with it. That's a way to say you're good for the money. Here, take a blank check, and I'm gonna pop, pop, pop you right on the cheeks with it. Now then, will you finish the job? Oh my gosh, the disrespect. Again, some of the dialogue, even in the side quests, is just so enjoyable. All right, onsen time. Everybody psyched? Wait a minute. Are they from Ishgard? They are. Those are Ishgard Elizin. They got the furs and classic, more like Victorian style dress and everything. Cool. So they must get a fair flow of tourists here in addition to the merchants. Pouring rice wine into the waters. Okay. A hot sake bath. Okay. Sure, why not? Can use the aetherite this time. Let's go all of like 30 feet. Dude, look at the size of those barrels and kegs. They're enormous. That was easy. Let's spruce up the onsen. Oof. Oh, wow. This place is enormous. And it's like naturally into the mountains too. That's even better. I love the aesthetics. Pardon me, boys, if you're soaking over here. I'm just gonna pour this bottle of alcohol into the water.
So nice here.
It's like ankle height. Of course, I am a Vieira, so that may be different for other people. You know what? There's nobody in this one, and we went to all that trouble. We're going to give ourselves just a little quick soak. There we go. Nice and therapeutic. Yeah, there you go, Scathatch. Take a quick seat. That's right. We gotta treat ourselves every now and again. Alright. Back to adventure. It is. It's very nice. Well, like I said, and nobody's using that one. I mean, we just gave it the treatment. It is cute. Absolutely. We're feeling reinvigorated and ready for more. We're not going to tell the owner we decided to sample a little bit for our trouble. Oh, did you just put that together? Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. You're the first one to ask about that.
So much. It's so cute.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much.
And all the jobs are like different types.
Exactly. Why do you think I branch every job? Because, like the shiny Eevee, I multi-class and multi-type. Gotta have the extreme Evo boost after all. That's signature Z move. Congratulations, Ryu, you figured it out. Deep cut Boda lore.
The thematic consistency, I love it. That's so cute.
Well, thank you bunches, everyone. I'm absolutely all smiles right now. Oh, I see. So he helped himself to what was left in the bottle, but that's fine. Like I said, I can smirk to myself because I already took a little freebie sample soak. Perfect. So we even got to have our little dip in an onsen. That's wonderful. Here's the inn, which is awesome. Should we take a quick detour to sample what the inn looks like if they let us stay? I'm kind of curious. Let's take a look at the inn room. Ooh. Very cute. Oh my gosh, the wall art. With the samurai scroll. Beautiful. With the little scroll instead of the journal. I love it. The aesthetic choices. Chef's kiss. Absolutely. We have a little window, too. Oh, the little garden. That's a nice little touch. You can't go out there, but it's fun to look at. Very soothing. Since my home's in Ishgard, I'll make good use of this inn. Ooh, and a kettle. Perfect. We can have a little tea. Okay, I gotta say, I think I like this hotel the best. Gridania was the winner for a long time, but shoot, this definitely gives the Roost a run for its money. Better not let Mother Miwen hear me say that. Very cool. I like that a lot. I'll make good use of this. All right, well, let's keep rolling. I mean, okay, yeah, it can't help us, but on a side note, I really like you guys' hotel. It's a very lovely inn. Hey there, Monster Hunter bros. I kind of wonder if they just stand around here permanently. Probably. We'll just pretend that we catch them every time that they're back from a hunt. All right. So let's see what we've got here. Kotokaze. With your fancy eye patch. That's actually a really fancy one. Nice. I literally just spoke to her about the rice wine for that side quest, so it's kind of... I'm smirking a little bit about the deja vu with this. Yes, have you seen these two individuals in remarkably artistic quality? Yeah, so she helps us, then she can also tell the Garleans. Oh boy. Oh, this could get colorful quickly. If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. Absolutely, just spin a fantastical yarn. I mean, really sell us good, you know. We want to leave a lasting impression after all. Alright, so she introduced them to some people who may or may not be able to get them across the Ruby Sea. That's good. I mean, that's useful information for us anyway. Perfect. Pardon me, I'm just keeping an eye on the clock. I've got about 10 more minutes and then I'm going to have to cut the stream for this morning. Got some real life appointments to take care of, so we'll see what we can knock out in this last 10 minutes. At least this time it'll be a planned ending instead of the network failing. But I do want to thank you all for chilling here with me. It's been a great morning. Buggy network aside. So let's see. We need to go around here. Oh yeah, of course. That's a really good point, Shadow. Yeah, let's not jinx ourselves.
So glad I could be here for you.
Absolutely. Thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, we still got about 10 minutes and then we'll cut it there.
I agree. This was really fun.
Like I said, I'll try to let you all know the next time I'm going to do some more as well. I should be more or less available in these morning times as long as there's not too much going on with little boys' schooling or, you know, doctor's appointments and things like that. That and my occasional trip to the gym. Gotta take care of ourselves after all, right? Okay, so we need to find one more ship captain. I've spoken to two that are here. And now begins the absolutely fun part of running around in circles to find that last NPC to talk to. Let's get up to a higher elevation. We might be able to just scout out where they could be. Here's where the merchant is. Nothing in here. A little quick peek. Maybe over there on the far side. A long walk over the short pier. Oh, hey, I called it right. Look at that. Very nice. So none of them saw that. I mean, again, just that sketch is just so bonkers. Alphino really does have art talent, I swear. Don't mind me if I'm just gonna drop in. Oof. Oh, she's outside anyway. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky in a corner. Oh, you actually get to keep the sketch? That's fun. Alphino may have mistaken his life's calling. Yes. I mean, really. Can you put it up in your house? Yeah, oh, you can. Perfect segue. Perfect segue. We're going to my house. We're going to my house. Yeah, shoot, it's still cheaper to go to my house than it is any of the nations. Here we are. Take a little tour of my house for the moment. I like the trees with leaves, what can I say? So I've put up a few maple trees and a few of...
The outside is gorgeous.
I mean, which ones were these again? Let me see if I can zoom out. There we go. We get the nice zoom out there. We've got some nice flowering trees.
Reminds me of Homerol.
We've got, of course, I've got some gardens. Oh, and I totally forgot to water my paprika seed. Are you still alive or did you die? You might have died. Oh, it's still alive. Look at that. Water it. There we go. There we go. And I've got my tree swing right here. That's fun. Right next to my own personal hot spring, because obviously we need to have one of these in Ishgard. The lanterns do light up at night, so that's a fun little touch. So I have my own open-air onsen.
How did you get the bat? Crafting? Love the little statue.
I know, the little spitting lion statue is really cute, huh? I love that too. This was a housewarming gift for when I got my property. Same as this little astronomy pagoda up here. So I can just sit up here with my books and my pillows, a cup of tea or eggnog, and I'm sorry, but that view. You know, I respect the people that want to go live in Kugane and Shirogane, but you tell me that this kind of sky view, when you come out of your house or soak in your own little bath,
Nice.
And when the stars are out at nighttime with that wide sky, I'm telling you, people are sleeping on Imperium. Just the views. Got my telescope for some stargazing, plenty of books, little flowers. Around the sides, just for some extra color, I put some of the purple Ishgard trees.
Incredible. People are sleeping on Ishgard.
Absolutely. I even put some of those fun little purple trees around to the side of the house. You can see my house here with the gable. I went with the stone style. I actually really like the high steep roof on that because it matches more with the actual architecture of like the cathedrals. So I like the stone style house.
The flowers are so pretty. 3.
I still got a little space for some more side or outside decorations, but I like to think I've made it look pretty well with what I have so far. Got my Chocobo stable, but I don't know how to use it yet. But absolutely, I can have my own little soak. So, you know, just kick back and relax, get in a little waterfall with the lion. I can just look up at the sky. It's great. Or if I wanted to, I could even... Let's see, I should have the emote here for it. Yes! Enjoy some tea while I just look out at that sky. I love it. I'm big into Animal Crossing, and in Fallout 76 I also enjoy decorating like the campsites and homes, so when I finally have the ability to have either backpack space or get a hold of like different interior decor,
So nice.
I cannot wait to like start decorating the inside of the house. It's basically just a bunch of empty space and some posters. Most of these were like housewarming gifts I got from some of my buddies in the game. Like I said, there's my patron goddess.
Both players and places is such a huge draw for me.
Absolutely. There's my patron goddess, Nemia the Spinner. Because, of course, we are the main character. We have the best plot armor in the business. So, you ought to pay homage to your Fate Spinner for that, I think.
She's so cool.
Absolutely. And of course, you know, as the Spinner of Fate, the seamstress has to have the most stylish duds that you've ever seen. Her fashion has to be on point.
She
So
is
let's-
so cute.
I've got my little Chocobo Quack clock.
Any PvP at all? If not, I'm always down on the hunt for good glams.
I've not touched
Something in my
PvP.
life as of late.
I'm still getting used to everything, so I'll worry about PvP at a later time, but yeah, I got some different holiday posters. Some of these were gifts, most of them were. Since I don't know that I was around for a lot of these events since I'm a newer player. Let's see, I think upstairs all I have is, yeah, literally the cherry bed I got from the Moogle event. I had to get a hold of this. It's a little cherry bed with my Carbuncle plushie and my little Paisa alarm clock.
So cutie.
And it makes little ting-ting noises when you mess with the Paisa clock.
Whenever you are ready, I will show what I have learned. It is necessary for cool clothing. I'm yep saying, cherry bed so good.
It is. Well, I joke that that's actually where I get all the flower petals that I shower people with in my emote. It's one of my favorite emotes to use. So I just joke that I get them from my flower bed. Thank you. Absolutely. We need to put up that sketch of Gosetsu and Yugiri as well. Oh, can you not? It's a housing item, isn't it? Yeah. So... Oh, housing, right. I have to go to the housing menu for that. I'm still getting used to this. There we go. Perfect. Where should we put those? Attention to it some more. Yes. We'll leave it there for now. We can always move it around later. Perfect. Okay. Now, unfortunately, it is about time that I'm going to have to cut the stream here for right now. I've got to go take care of my little boy and some real-life responsibilities. So pick him up from school, all that fun stuff. I want to thank everyone for tuning in as always, and I'm looking very much forward to seeing you in the next broadcast. It's very exciting. We'll have plenty of more StormBlood Approaching.
It's totally understandable and I can't wait for next time.
Absolutely. I'll be sure to send you messages if I see you guys online to let you know that I'm starting another stream.
Bye. Waving hand.
Absolutely. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.